In what is expected to be one of the biggest talking points of early July, US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are expected to meet during the G20 summit next week in Hamburg. Senior White House officials declined to say whether Mr. Trump would address Russian interference in the 2016 US election. H.R. McMaster, the National Security Advisor, said the agenda for the high-stakes meeting had not been finalized. U.S. intelligence agencies have often said Russia hacked and leaked emails to help Trump win the 2016 U.S. presidential election against Democrat Hillary Clinton, allegations Trump's team fervently denies. The meeting will have the challenge for Trump in that the FBI is still investigating Russia's alleged involvement in the 2016 election. Elsewhere, German Chancellor Angela Merkel yesterday delivered a firm speech to the German parliament, reaffirming a commitment to what she called existential threats, claiming Germany would work to make the EU even stronger. Merkel's bold speech comes in the wake of Britain voting to pull out of the European Union and the United States exiting the Paris Climate Accord. Despite not mentioning US President Trump by name, her speech was seen to prick the decisions of the US president, where Merkel insisted global problems could not be solved in isolation, an apparent jab to the America First motto. She then went ahead to reaffirm the Paris Climate Accord by calling climate change one of the greatest challenges facing humanity. Meanwhile, Iraqi government troops yesterday captured the ruined Al-Nuri Mosque at the heart of the Islamic State's self-declared capital, Mosul. Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi declared the group's self-styled caliphate finished as the mosque and the Al-Habda minaret returned under the ownership of the Iraqi government. Civilians still trapped under ISIL's occupation are being assisted through the opening up of safe corridors for those still fleeing the battlefield. According to IHS Markit, an analytics firm, Islamic State still occupies an area as big as Belgium across Iraq and Syria. And finally, China has unveiled plans to have the world's first pollution-eating forest city. Designed by Italian Stefano Boeri, construction of the city is set to begin in the next 3 years. The city will be full of schools, hospitals, offices and homes, completely covered by approximately 1 million plants, 40,000 trees and up to 30,000 residents scheduled for occupation. It is expected that 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide will be absorbed and 900 tons of oxygen produced. The Chinese government last year announced a plan to move 2 million people from remote villages into cities by 2020 in order to alleviate rural poverty and modernize, while Boeri hopes that the cities will help in the fight against climate change. For Citizen Life at 1, I'm David Oyuke.